It is 2 a.m. and I am tired. This is the third video I am pre-recording and I'm about to lose my mind. I don't know why I'm doing this. Battle. Oh my gosh, I just want to go to sleep because I gotta wake up in 2 hours to go to wilderness camp. No, just kidding, it's not wilderness camp. I'm going with my family. But wilderness camp? What is that? I mean, not wilderness camp. I'm sorry. I let them connect. Wilderness camp. Wilderness camp, not called wilderness camp. But you guys. Wilderness therapy, so to say. Absolutely insane. Just take your children to a doctor, to a professional. I don't care. It's just absolutely nuts. If it's your own choice, go for it. If you're like, I'm sorry, okay, let me focus for a second here. If it's your own choice, wonderful. If you are sending someone there because you think they need help, that's not help. I don't know, maybe someone's gonna drop a comment and they're gonna be like, well, actually, I had a really good experience. I don't care. I do not care. This is my opinion, and I feel very strongly about it. So, therefore, it is the only right one. It's just like, who on earth, who in their right mind is like, let's trust these people to just take my child and, you know, we'll just let them go off into the woods where there's no supervision, where there's no way we could tell if they're getting abused in any way, which apparently that happens a lot. I'm actually making that up. I don't even know if abuse happens in those situations, but I'm sure it would. I'm sure it does. And I'm sure it's terrible. My dad used to make me weed all the time when I was a kid. And it was terrible. It was absolutely terrible. Sorry guys. I'm confusing my minor with like a prince or something. I don't even know. It's late. It was late at night. Yeah, so I would have to weed a lot. And it was just a nightmare. I remember one time it was like, you can't come in and eat until you're done with the garden, and I was like crying. I was like, no! So for that reason, I will never have a garden. Ever. Ever. Unless there's some fancy system I can do and make it where it's like, I don't have to weed, which I'm sure is very possible, and I don't know why I had to weed so much, because... Anyways, weeding is terrible. Just awful. I don't know. It's interesting also how every family is kind of like... How would you even describe this? Every single family seems to be like... Well, not similar. Like everyone in the family... Just, I don't know. Every time I meet a family, I'm like, yeah, you guys are definitely related. Like, the nurture versus nature thing, like, nurture is showing real strong right here. Because it's just like, dang. Like, my family, I'm like, we are not, like, the type of people that would be like, oh, yeah, let's, I want to be so selfless and helpful. I'm like, nah, it's kind of like, no, let's avoid the work, whatever. Versus then I go see other families and they're like, hey, I can do this for you guys. I'm like, why would you subject yourself to that? Why? There was this place in Webkinz. It was called Amazing Hamster World. Amazing, I don't even know. It wasn't amazing, it was amazing. And it was the best thing I've ever experienced. And they took it down. And now my life has gone downhill ever since. And I'm deciding to choose that there is a direct correlation between the two facts. Why on earth would they take it down? It was literally the best part of Webkinz besides Jumbleberry Fields. I had, I think, about 20 Webkinz, which is absolutely nuts. But, you know how it is, right? Anyways, back to Mazen World. I don't know, there's this one thing, you could go with your hamster into this cool grotto, and the music was so peaceful. So peaceful. Also, I was thinking about that. I was thinking about music. I was going... Hold on. When I get back from the mountains, and I am all hippied out... No, just kidding. I would never be a hippie. I like showers way too much. When I get back, I swear, I'll try and give you guys good gameplay, but it is so late. And I am so done. What was I just saying, you guys? I wish I could read your comments ahead of time, so you could be like, you were saying this, Pickles! This is what you were saying, and I'll say, oh, you're so right, thank you. Thank you. Something about amazing hamsters, something about who knows what. Oh, music and emotions, you guys. Music and emotions. Why? You know how it's like a fact? It's like, oh yeah, minor chords, minor whatever, songs in a minor key are more like sad and dreary. Like they elicit those emotions. Okay, that's a fact, but how does that work? Why do our minds like associate the two? Like, was that like since the dawn of time? That's just like how it happened to, like how we happen to be wired? Or was it kind of like developed as humans evolved? Like what was how did that come to be? How did it come to be that switching from a major to a minor key makes it go from happy to sad? Like what in it, like what part of that makes our minds just be like, that's so true, you know? I don't know. I am confused by music. I'm confused by the European people who are into the clubbing techno music. Because why don't you just hire a robot to throw up in your apartment? It's the same thing. Do you see what this is? This is what I call a failure. That's a failure. There's nowhere I'm going with this point. I'm just straight out telling you, that's a failure. People fail. But for some reason, there is success coming from my failure. So, whatever that means, go ahead, write it down, crumple it up, light it on fire, then throw it in your local dumpster behind Walmart, whatever.